hello, and welcome to hopefully another edutaining episode of Create Simple Meals. Sorry, got something in my throat there real quick. Sorry about that. Today is a kind of a special episode. It's the last time that we're going to have our resident TikToker here, the real AP. Her schedule is changing, so not going to have her after the night, but we're going to make the best of it. So this meal that we're doing tonight, because originally we were going to do pork chops, this meal came about because, well, she found Kyrie Irving's chef on TikTok, sent me the TikTok and was like, can you make this seafood stuffed baked potato? And I'm like, you do know this thing ain't got no recipe to it. It's just some dude throwing ingredients in the pot. So I developed the recipe today, literally, and we're going to see how it comes out. But while you're sitting there, folks, please hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so that you know we're on. Please like and follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to tap into us on TikTok. For this show and all previous shows, please visit createsimplemeals.com. For all email correspondence, email me at askme@createsimplemeals.com. Hit that chat button right there to talk to me directly and share this video with your friends and family alike. So, real quick, what I've done for this recipe, I've already baked some potatoes. So for that, you just liberally oil them with some olive oil and a bunch of salt and bake them at 375 for about an hour or so. And from there, we're going to go ahead and get finished with the rest of the recipe. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to remember where I put my butter. I think I put it in the refrigerator. But while I'm doing that, let me turn this oven on and grab us a little butter. So you're going to melt about a tablespoon of butter, and you're going to put into that about a teaspoon of Creole season, your favorite Creole season. You know, they don't pay me, so I ain't endorsing nobody, but y'all know what this green can is because a lot of y'all got this green can in y'all house. So we basically going to, right there on that butter, we're going to season that in there and let that melt on down. So about a teaspoon of that. Grab me a mixing device and turn this down. Now you want your pan on like medium to medium high because you don't want this butter to burn too fast. Now while that's getting all nice and hot, got that melted. So there we're gonna go ahead, give you an overhead shot in there. We're gonna go ahead and add in these shrimp. So I'm using 70-90 shrimp. I'm using about a half a pound. I think on the recipe I put a pound. But it's just me and the TikToker here today, so that's going to eat. So we're going to do just a half pound of 70-90 shrimp. You know, I started using big old shrimp up in there, and I was like, nah, because I had to peel them, and I ain't feel like doing all that. All right, so we're going to cook these off about 2 or 3 minutes. Again, if y'all heard me say on countless shows before, when it comes to shrimp, you just want them, especially if it's just the first part of a dish, because the heat is going to keep on cooking. So you want these things to start getting opaque. Basically, as they start turning pink, you're going to go and stop that and then move on to the next part of the thing. But you don't want to overcook your shrimp. The one thing we here at Create Simple Meals hate is overcooked shrimp. Actually, any overcooked seafood, but especially shrimp. What up, though? Oh! See, you're supposed to be eating the pork chops. But anyway, we switch it up. Tonight we're doing a seafood stuffed baked potato. So we already baked our potatoes off. You know, regular thing. You put a bunch of oil on them, some salt, bake them at 375 for about an hour or so. Those are sitting in the warmer over here because I baked them in my little, I've been trying out this little portable oven thing. And then to that, we're going to saute off these shrimp, add in some crab, a little bit of heavy cream, and some other doodads and whatnot, and we're going to stuff us a potato. As always, folks, this show is brought to you by the Self-Employed Tax Guy, the first ever tax prep company that was built from the ground up. Self-Lodge Planning for all your current and future travel needs. Please hit up Self-Lodge Planning. For You by Me Creative Design. So for all your unique gift ideas, please hit up For You by Me Creative Design and petty phrases. If you got something to say it with a custom-made t-shirt and say it with your chest. All right, so these shrimp are almost pretty much done. And I thought I brought me a receiving vessel out here. I didn't. No? Let me a bowl if I can put these shrimp in. I thought I had brought something out here. You know, I meant to bring something out here, but you know, as Dr. G.H. Washington Jr. said, hell is full of good intentions. G.H. Washington, that was the pastor of the church that I was born into. I didn't know the man, but they always quoted him as saying that, so it just kind of stuck with me over the last 21 years. Hey man, hey, you know what, Dub? So he said he's looking forward to the pork chops. Hey man, I was gonna do the pork chops, but I'm gonna tell you what the story behind the pork chops. So a good buddy of mine, he was over here one day and he says he never had pork chops, fried pork chops, and I'm like, well, that's just a crime against humanity. So even though I've done pork chops on the show before, I was gonna make it my duty to go ahead and make some pork chops. And he's in trucking school, wasn't able to make it, so that's why we postponed that that's going to be a celebratory meal. But I want him to eat them on the show and try them on the show. All right, folks. So we've already did the shrimp. We're going to now put in about 2 teaspoons of garlic, minced garlic, and saute them off just a little bit so they get fragrant. Hey, Aunt Rose, how you doing? Appreciate you for tuning in. Thank y'all for y'all support. And to that, we're going to add in some chicken broth.
What was that?
That was chicken broth, but see, I use a bouillon because I didn't want to use a regular chicken broth. Water. That's how you make chicken broth, with water and a little, see, you're supposed to let the magic just happen in food to people.
You have to tell folks.
I said chicken broth. Look, that was one of them bouillons you put in, because I wasn't going to use no canned chicken broth. It got me all up. For those of you that just tuned in, tonight we are doing a stuffed, seafood stuffed bell pepper, seafood stuffed baked potato. That was the other show. We've already baked our potatoes. We've already cooked up our shrimp. Hey, Aunt Jean, how's everything going? We've already cooked our shrimp off. Now we've sauteed off some garlic, added in a little bit of chicken broth, and now we're going to add in about a cup or so of heavy cream that I left in the other refrigerator. Hold on, let me get it out here. Do me a favor, go grab that heavy cream out the refrigerator. I could have sworn I put it in here. You know what? I did put it in here. All right. Grab me that cup over there. It's a measuring cup over there. No? That's right, I eyeball it. We're going to put about a cup of heavy cream into that. Let me go ahead and bring that up slightly to a simmer. Oh, that was too high. That was 400. And then we're going to add in what I'm looking for. I need some Parmesan cheese. Oh, because it's going to start sticking. That's just from experience. I mean, there ain't no cookbook that's going to tell you that. That's just from experience. And I know this particular burner, I know at 400, that stuff going to start scorching. All right, so we're going to start cooking this cream down. Basically, want to bring that to a simmer to give you another split screen to it. Hit the wrong button, didn't I? Well, look, I'm doing a million things here at one time. So as soon as that comes to a slight simmer, we're going to add just a little bit more Creole seasoning to that. About a teaspoon or so. Teaspoon, tablespoon, something like that. And we're going to add in about a quarter cup of this Parmesan cheese. Now, for those of you, because we got some folks here on this little Atkins and keto, so far, this is still a keto meal. We got some cream in it. We got that's why I didn't use a roux to thicken this up. I'm going to let the cheese and this cream do the thickening for us. All right, get that little garlic right there. You like that garlic right there? See, it calls for 2 or 3. I think I put 4 because, you know, I'll be, Exactly. All right, now to that, as that gets to cooking, we're going to let that thicken just a little bit, and now we're going to add in about a tablespoon or so of fresh lemon juice. And damn it do matter who squirrels it. That's for the audience right here. it absolutely matters who squirrels it. Say that man name, get myself sued. All right. And then from there, folks, we're going to go ahead and add in. You give me that fondue type feel? Yeah, fondant. We're going to go ahead and add in some lump crab meat. Now, as y'all know, the contrast ain't that great, so I can't really, y'all probably ain't seeing it the best the way we seeing it, but you're going to take that lump crab meat, about a pound or so of lump crab meat, and you're going to just mix that all in there with that cream and that cheese, get it all warmed up and incorporated. And once that's done, we're going to add the shrimp back into this. You know what would have been kind of over the top but good anyway?
What?
Some bacon.
I would have killed it.
Man, you put some bacon up. Bacon going. Blasphemy. The blasphemy. Bacon going everything. But see, that's the fat man inside of me. We call him Tom. The other man inside of me. That dude, he be coming up with some crazy stuff like that burger I did the other day. He be coming with some crazy meals. No, see, right there. Nah, Ben Body, nah, it ain't no bacon in it, but I was just saying that this would be great adding some bacon into it. You know, the next time we do this, think about it. Baked potatoes normally have a little bit of chives, a little bit of sour cream. Got parsley that's going up in there. Little chives, little sour cream. We're using heavy cream to do that. We got some cheese that's going up in here. You know, some bacon would have been right on time. You almost made me say something about it. Huh? Too much stuff in there? I don't know. Grab me a spoon out that thing. Give me I'm sorry. A fork. Yeah, I want to see if I need to adjust my seasonings at all. Nope. Now, you want to taste too? Okay. Just a little tidbit when it comes to using seafood, because seafood already is kind of savory. Be very light with your seasoning. You don't want to go adding too much because crab is already salty, as well as shrimp has some saltiness to it. You're going to take these shrimp now. See, it's a science lesson right here. That convection,
What just happened?
the heat raise a convection and stuck it on there. All right, we're going to add those shrimp right back on up in there.
Be mindful of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you was TikToking. Also, shout out to Milk It Media. They've been helping me with some additional marketing. So shout out to Milk It Media for helping us out that way. All right, and now we can go ahead and shut this off, folks.
You can?
Yeah, I'm finna go grab the potatoes. Well, not grab them, go grab them. I'm gonna take these potatoes, split them up, grab me a potato. Actually, I'll do it. Let me move this out the way. Grab me one of these in this plate. I know you be wanting me to be mindful of my arm and all, but I got folks out there want to see how this go. All right, let me have a knife over there, or thank you. So basically now all you're gonna do, folks, give me some room to work, is you want to split this open. And you know what? I did forget a little something. Sorry about that. Put a little parsley up in there.
No warning. No
Oh, hey man, look. Then you're gonna add into that a little bit of butter, and the heat from that's gonna melt it. We're gonna go ahead and add in this butter. Like I said, it will melt down, and then from there, we're going to add in some grated cheddar cheese. And then from that, we go ahead, now I can eat this spoon. Now we're going to go ahead, put this out my way, and add in this very decadent, over the top, totally unnecessary.
Step in there.
Huh?
Step in.
Step it on in there. Totally unnecessary meal that our resident TikToker asked us to do. And there you have it, folks. That's it right there. A seafood stuffed baked potato. Let me grab me a fork. You gonna try this too? Or you gonna just let me try? We're gonna have to make it again for the picture after we destroy this one. Go ahead and give this a try. Mm. I'm gonna let you speak first, so I don't want to influence your answer.
Not gonna close my answer.
Oh, I'm not. What you feel about it? So again, folks, seriously, no other seasoning is needed. Don't add no salt. That crab, you can taste all the crab coming through. The cheese that, me personally, the cheddar cheese wasn't needed. It tastes good, but wasn't needed. That's unnecessary calories, but I like it. What you thinking?
I'm struggling.
You struggling? You just gonna destroy my meal.
It doesn't need any more seasoning. I feel like it is missing.
Don't if you say sweetness, I'm kicking you off the show. You said sweetness 3 weeks in a row.
Not sweetness. It's not sweetness. It's good. It's
I can tell you exactly what's missing.
maybe bigger shrimp though.
Nope.
So
I'm gonna tell you right now what's missing, and I had it right there and didn't do it. Let me see, can I do it real quick?
no, put it on here first, because if it's not all that, then
You want to try it in here?
yeah.
All right, try that. Mix it in and see what that come out with.
What kind is that? Honey?
Dijon mustard, and because I knew you and your sweetness. Hey, yeah, okay. Yeah.
That is literally fire with the cream, the creme.
I know my kid.
With the creme. Hold on.
Yeah, I know my kid.
Okay, this little
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's all it's supposed to be is a little squirt in there. It's only take a teaspoon, but it was that was because of you. Yeah. So so folks, what she oohing and eyeing over, because she always got this issue where she like a little sweet with her savory. So I had meant to put in a little bit of honey Dijon mustard, and she's like, it's missing something. And we you saw I put a little on the potato, and hey, that's my dinner. Yours ain't been made yet. I'm gonna still eat this, right? You know that, right? So if you want on the recipe, it does have adding a teaspoon of Dijon mustard to give it that extra little bite. But as always, folks, you know here on Create Simple Meals, we only have those 3 rules. You must have passion, you must have patience, and you must be willing to practice. Those of you that just get me here, I'm gonna show that recipe one last quick time. We did a seafood stuffed baked potato. We baked off a potato. Basically, you liberally coat it with some olive oil and salt. Poke some holes in it and bake it at 375. You're going to take some shrimp and some butter, a little bit of Creole season, saute off them shrimp. Take that out the pan, throw in some garlic, some heavy cream, a little bit of chicken broth, a little bit of Dijon mustard. Throw in your crab meat, your cream, and your cheese. Make you a sauce. Add those shrimp back in there and put them on top of your potato. And there you have it. I cannot say it came out of my mind. This came out of Kyrie Irving's chef's mind. I just had to develop it because all he did was TikTok it. Anyway, folks, until next time, please remember, keep cooking. Send me those ideas because when you send them to me, I will try to incorporate them as fast as possible. We will see you next Tuesday, hopefully here at 7 o'clock on Create Simple Meals. See y'all soon, folks.